Too many people are making this Social Security mistake. Today's workers have plenty of different opinions about how Social Security fits into their retirement plans. Some think it won't. Americans overestimate the average Social Security benefit by 28%, according to a recent, and an alarming 26% of those polled believe they could live comfortably on Social Security alone. But they're in for a rout. The workers surveyed by Nationwide estimated they'd receive $1,805 from Social Security per month, which amounts to $21,660 per year. But current retirees, what's more, even the workers' inflated Social Security estimates wouldn't be enough to cover the average retiree's annual expenses. The average house. Today's workers also have to come to terms with the uncertain future of Social Security, which could reduce the value of these benefits even further. The latest estimate, the government may employ one or a combination of these strategies, but whatever the solution, Social Security likely won't stretch as far in the future as it does today. You need an accurate idea of how much to expect from Social Security to avoid drastically underestimating how much you must save for retirement on your own. You can use the above. The age you begin claiming Social Security affects how much you will get each month. If you want your full, but even if you go for the maximum benefit, Social Security likely still won't cover all of your retirement expenses, and it was never intended to. It was designed to if you're not happy with the size of your estimated Social Security checks, it's not too late to change them. Anything you can do. The catch is, you have to report all of this extra income to the government and pay taxes on it in order to enjoy the larger Social Security checks later. If you don't, you could also consider, if you can afford to do so. A common strategy. Social Security is an important part of your retirement plan, but overestimating its value could cost you in the long run. If you haven't already, the Motley Fool has the $16,728 Social Security bonus most retirees completely overlook. If you're like most Americans, you're a few years or more behind on your retirement savings. But a handful of
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,